Alrighty, hello everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Howland Weather Studios. Happy Thursday, January 8th. Thank you so much here for tuning in. Let's get started with today's weather headlines. Cloudy skies return, showers return late week, and a massive cool down early next week. Today is January 8th, 2026 on Thursday, and you're watching today's edition of Weather Watch, and it starts now. Alrighty, hello everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. Thank you so much here for tuning in. We have a lot to get to. Let's go to here and just get started with at least today's forecast before getting into the whole grind for it. We can see temperatures will be in the low 60s, around 63 degrees with increasing cloudiness today. About 15% chance of precipitation. Greenville-Spartanburg sitting at 65 degrees with mostly to partly sunny skies. Charlotte sitting at 67 degrees with mostly sunny skies as well. Dakota sitting at 65 degrees with increasing clouds and about a 15% chance of precipitation. Gatlinburg sitting at 69 degrees with increasing cloudiness and also a 15% chance of precipitation. Looking at the latest hourly weather forecast here, as we're getting out the door, out to school, out to work, anything like that. Temperatures will be cooler in the upper 30s, around 38 degrees at 7 a.m., warming into the lower 50s by 11 a.m., low 60s by 2 p.m., continuing with increasing cloudiness towards 4 p.m., all the way through 10 p.m., temperatures cooling down into the mid and lower 50s, 8 through 10 p.m. in the evening. So out of all, it's going to remain relatively a warm day, but the sunshine won't be as much today, sadly, as yesterday. Let's go here and look at yesterday's almanac here for January 7th. Yesterday's high was 67, the low was 33. Average high was 49 degrees, the average low was 29. Record high was 70, record low was -1. Sunrise was at 7:40 a.m. and sunset was at 5:33 p.m. Record high temperature was set yesterday at the Greenville-Spartanburg International Airport. We reached a temperature of 73 degrees, which breaks the old record of 71 set in 2012. It is by far the warmest January, warmest winter that we've had in a long time. But definitely above average temperatures, definitely for this time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the latest futurecast here over the next couple of hours. Starting off the morning around 7 a.m. Temperatures will be conditions will be nice, clearing out around 11, 12 o'clock this afternoon. But before we start to see increasing cloudiness towards much of this afternoon, towards around 1, 2, 3 o'clock this evening. Again, no showers are really expected through much of this evening into the overnight hours tonight, as more towards tomorrow's futurecast here. We'll get to that. Looking around 9 p.m. this evening, clouds still continue throughout much of the region. Maybe some pop-up showers are possible towards the upstate of South Carolina, increasing a little bit in coverage towards 1:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Still popping up in the northeast Georgia counties. But out of all, it's going to remain relatively nice through much of the Friday morning before it starts increasing in coverage towards 9, 10, 11 o'clock on the East Tennessee counties, pushing into our western North Carolina counties. About 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that's when we're going to see the threat for some storms, moderate to very heavy rainfall, and things like that. Here's the precipitation outlook through January 10th. We can see rainfall of 2 to 4 inches is possible for much of our western North Carolina mountains towards Asheville. We could see Andrews getting at 4 to 6 inches of rainfall possible. Again, this is through January 10th, so no flooding is expected. This is just from today to January 10th, total rainfall. We can see a lot of rain is forecasted towards our East Tennessee counties as well. It's mainly western North Carolina, parts of our northeast Georgia mountains, upstate South Carolina mountains as well, and the counties that we serve in East Tennessee. That's where we're mostly going to see the rainfall. And the winds will remain relatively strong again today and tomorrow as that approaching cold front starts to push its way in. We can see winds gusting as high as 20 to 30 miles per hour possible, mainly towards the upstate South Carolina counties and the Piedmont North Carolina counties, becoming more stronger towards our higher elevations along the North Carolina-Tennessee state line. So definitely want to watch out for some windy conditions here. Looking at tomorrow's severe weather outlook, a marginal risk for severe weather is currently in effect. Actually, a smidge part of our viewing area there. You can see one county is currently in it, and another half of another county is currently basically considered in it. We can see some pop-up strong to maybe even some severe thunderstorms possible, even pushing its way into western North Carolina. So if you have any plans tomorrow, definitely want to watch out for the increasing chance for some showers and thunderstorms, especially if you have any outdoor plans. However, when we're talking about thunderstorms, we're not really expected to talk about snowfall that following weekend, but we are, because the forecast models are starting and wanting to hint at a possible snow chance through much of our western North Carolina mountains. So here's the ERA model looking on the left side. You can see how it's labeled. Looking on the left side here, that's the ERA model. You can see upstate South Carolina is seeing moderate to very heavy rainfall. ERA models wanting to show some mixed precipitation, most likely more towards snowfall a little bit along the North Carolina-Tennessee state line. However, the GFS model is wanting to push the snowfall accumulation, snowfall chances all the way in towards the upstate South Carolina, even pushing mixed precipitation possible towards eastern North Carolina. Again, this is two model runs. Two models are in agreement here at this time for a snowfall chance, and a broadcast model of broadcast graphics that are automated that goes off of these weather models here are also hinting at the chance for snowfall. Again, it is too early to say any specifics here. We'll get you the latest update here on Friday, so make sure you stay tuned to that. But out of all, the snow chance, it is there. Is it going to happen? Don't know at this time. Don't get your hopes up, but definitely want to stay tuned to Highland Weather TV, as we'll provide you with the latest information and forecast and continue to keep you updated throughout much of the situation. So definitely want to watch out for that. Just wanted to go ahead and mention that. Looking at today's high temperatures, low 60s through much of the mountains, upper to mid 60s through much of the South Carolina upstate before temperatures cool down into the upper 30s, mid 40s through much of the upstate before temperatures warm up into the mid 60s, cooling into the mid to upper 70s through the South Carolina upstate and central region before temperatures cool down in the lower 50s, mid 50s in the South Carolina upstate, lower 50s in our East Tennessee region before temperatures warm up on Saturday again in the mid 60s, upper 70s, even some lower 80s possible towards central South Carolina. Want to watch out for that before that massive cool down returns. Looking at the next 7 days here, enjoy today, because today I know it's going to be increasing cloudiness, but no rain is in the no rainfall is in the forecast there. Rain returns Friday, scattered thunderstorms return again on Saturday. We can see 60s continue all the way through Saturday. Before looking at Sunday, that snowfall chance still remains. Temperatures will be a little bit cooler in the mid 40s for highs. Lows will be in the low 20s as well. I'm continuing to watch that day, so I'll keep you updated with that latest information. Looking at early next week, clearing conditions Monday and Tuesday before clouds return back into the forecast on Wednesday, with temperatures staying in the upper to mid 40s and lows in the mid 20s to low 30s. All right, everyone, I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here. Have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your Thursday, and I will see you all on the Friday forecast coming up very soon. We'll leave you with the latest look at the updated Highland Weather 7-day forecast.